Hello everyone. So this is a step-by-step guideline on how to fill up your CUET-PG examination form. So you have to just go to any browser that you're using. It can be Chrome, Google, or Safari, and type in CUET. As you can see, I have already typed it in. So you have to just click on it, CUET-PG registration, and you will get this result. So you have to click on this link and it will lead you to the National Testing Agency NTA website. So there you will find this link CUET-PG 2026 registration, and you have to click on it, and then you'll get this page. So here we have three I think box that you can see. It's steps to apply online, apply for online registration, fill online application form, pay examination fee, download confirmation page. So you have to download this information bulletin and you should go through this thoroughly and very carefully. So you can even find your paper codes here. So this is the part where you can find your paper codes. So for economics, this is COQP10. So like this, you can find all your paper codes for English, Hindi, Sanskrit, Assamese, or whatever you are choosing that you are going to appear. So we have to go back and then you can see the new registration. So you will see the steps. First, you have to do the registration. Then you have to fill the application form. Then you have to pay the fee. So here you can see for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, or third gender, the application fee. So up to two test paper, the fee is 1100, and for additional test paper, so like if you want to give more than two papers, so you have to give additional fee of 600. And also for person with disability PWDs, the fee is 1000, and for additional test paper you have to pay 600. So I would suggest you to go through all these steps and guidelines carefully on how to register step by step. So for step one, we have register for online application form. Then you have to generate an application number, and also they have then after that, after the registration, you have to fill the complete application form. And here's also a guideline on how to make your password and instruction about your password. So after reading the whole guideline and instruction, you have to click on this that you have downloaded the information bulletin and also have went through and carefully read the instruction. So after that, we have to click here to proceed. Okay, from now here you have to fill in details and please read every instruction carefully. Please, here it is written, please fill details as printed on class 10 passing certificate. So your details have to match with the class 10 mark sheet that the details you're gonna give. So first we will start with candidate's name. You have to type in your full name. Then you have to give your father's name, your mother's name, date of birth, day, month, and year. And also for the gender option, you can see there's male, female, and also third gender. So if there's anyone who identify as a third gender, as we have also seen before, that you have a exemption in the fee criteria. So if you consider or have identify as a third gender, you can also pay a different fee. Now you have to confirm the details that you have already filled. And also, everyone, be very careful when you are filling up your details that you don't miss out anything. Okay, so here's it's we have to now fill in our address, present address. So there it's given premises number name. So if you don't know what premises number is, so just give the name of your locality, the colony, or the town that you live in. So you can also see now there's the option optional. So where there the optional term you can see in brackets. So you can either fill that in, or you also can prefer not to fill that in, as it's given that it's optional. Also, as this is a state government website, so the website might sometimes show you this loading one. You don't have to panic, it will eventually fill in. So you can go through and find your district, and also remember the pin code. If you don't remember the district pin code, you can just go on Google and search for your pin code. And now we have the communication address, email address that you have to put in. It is a very thorough process, so you have to be very careful and patient while you are filling the details, because you have to confirm every details that you are putting in. So here's the option. As you can see, you have already filled the details for your present address. You can make it the same as your permanent address, so you don't have to go through the you don't have to go through again and fill the details. Now so we now have to choose a password. So while making the password, be very careful what you are putting as your password, so that you can remember and you don't forget later. So here are some questions, your security questions. You can go through the things that you will remember. So here we are choosing what is your favorite sport, and we have put football. So you remember this security questions, because later on, if you need to change your password, you will be asked these things. Now you can see there's a captcha. Fill in the captcha very carefully, or if you don't remember, then also it's fine. There's a green reshuffle button. You can click on that if you forget the captcha, or if you can't see it clearly. So after the registration, see the third one, it shows login. Okay, so if you forgot your application number, don't worry, you can just go through your SMS messages and you can find the message sent by NTA, as in, dear applicant, you have completed step 1 of application form for CUET-PG. Your application number is that, and you can fill in that. Once you log in, you will go to this page where you can see your current status with your name at the top, name and your application number, and then you can scroll down a bit and you will see your status: registration form completed, fee payment incomplete, application form view incomplete. So please, as I repeatedly I'm saying that, read all the guidelines very carefully. So here you can see your registration for common university entrance test is complete. Your application form will remain incomplete till you fill all the fields of application form and pay the fee. Please note down the application number for future references. So you should remember your application number, or you can copy paste it somewhere else, and then you can see this button, complete application form. Click on that. You will go to you will see this page again. So contact details have been completed. Now we have to go to the personal details. It's a step by step. So here you can see your details that have already been filled by you, but there's some extra details that that has to be filled. Your nationality. Okay, so if you see this one, do you have a valid and live category certificate issued by an authorized government office? So if you have the ST certificate that proves your scheduled tribe status, then you have to say yes if you have it, and if you don't have it, then I would suggest that you apply for it and click on the second option, that is, no, I have applied but awaiting the certificate. And also be mindful that the certificate is authorized by a government office, not by a nodal, but not notary. And then you have to put in the details for the category certificate issue date. So look, there's also an option for are you diabetic? So you can see the yellow box that's there. Candidates who are diabetic may carry sugar tablets, fruits like banana, apple, orange. So if you are, you have to click the yes one. So you will be allowed to bring along with you during the exam some kind of tablets, sugar tablets, or fruits like banana, apple, orange, or anything. But here we are no, so we'll click on the no one. And also claim for NCC quota. So if anyone who's a active member or a part of NCC, they can click on the yes one, so they can get the benefit of NCC quota. This one is quota for the ward of defense personnel or ex-servicemen. If someone's from the army or someone's father is from the army, they can click on that. This. Are you a Kashmiri immigrant? No. Then you have to put your family's annual income. So if you can see here, do you belong to below poverty line, BPL? So if you have BPL card with you, then only you can click on the yes one. But if you don't, then click on the no. Are you a part of university employee? So this basically applies for the Delhi University. So if you are a child of any employee of the university in Delhi, then you can click on the yes. But if you are not, then click on the no. If someone is a active sports person who have represented in the national or the state level, they can claim this sports quota. And if you are not, then click on the no. And then you have to fill in the captcha as given in the picture below. And now click on the option of save and next. So here read the disclaimer. The eligibility in the examination under the category persons with disability is purely provisional to appear in the examination and does not guarantee a seat to the candidate under the respective category. The candidature for admission to various programs under PWD category under various colleges will be governed as per relevant guidelines under the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2060. Skype will be permitted provided as the case may be only on production of requisite documents. So if you're a person with a disability, you can click on the yes and if you are not, then click on the no option. Now every details that you are filling in, you have to also confirm it through filling in the captcha. Now click on the submit and next. Now the fourth section is the identity details. Click on it. So you will get a numerous different type of identity, ID cards as in Aadhaar, DigiLocker, Indian passport number, and so on. So you can choose anyone that is available with you. Most probably, the most common one will be Aadhaar. So you can choose anyone. We are choosing Aadhaar. See, now you have to read these guidelines very carefully. I voluntarily agree to share my Aadhaar number, and I'm aware that it will be used to establish my identity at various stages of the CUET-PG 2026 examination by matching my personal identification details I have available in Aadhaar records of UIDAI. So basically, all the details that that you have filled so far will be cross-checked and matched with the Aadhaar card that you are gonna submit. Now as we have chosen Aadhaar as our identity details, now we have to also fill in the OTP that will be sent to your number that has been registered with your Aadhaar card. Now your Aadhaar details will be available on this website. And please note that your identity has been established as per Aadhaar. The details submitted will be reviewed and used by NTA for analysis. So if you have a APAR ID, you can click on yes, and if you don't have it, you can click on no. But I would suggest that you create a APAR ID because it will be useful and very needed in your current or upcoming university life, academic life. So in this section, we have to select the cities for your exam and the states. So here we have chosen Manipur. The city will be Imphal, and then you have to choose our father's occupations. There will be many options. If you click on this option, you will be given a list of things that you can choose from. But if you're confused about what to choose, you can just click on the others. Same goes for the qualification. If the qualification is illiterate, matriculate, graduate, postgraduate, or doctorate, you can choose on that. And if you don't have that or you're confused about it, just click on the others. Same goes for your mother. You can choose on the other if you don't know the qualification or if you are confused about it. And then you have to put in your test paper. So we have put in social work. So while searching for your paper, you can either search by the name of your paper or the paper code, as we have already discussed in the information bulletin, where you will get a page and the PDF on the codes of all the paper that CUT and TA has. So two paper you can choose because despite whatever fee you have paid, you can appear for two exams. But you have paid for any additional three papers. If you want to pay for three papers, then you can choose up to four papers. Yes. Now, now we are on our seventh section, the qualification details. So you have to put in all your details of class 10, pass status, pass, year of passing. Okay, so you have to put in your total marks and then you have to put in your obtained marks that you have scored, and you don't have to calculate, it will come automatically. Now, similarly, we have to fill in the same details for class 12. Now, as we did the same for class 12 and 10th, you also have to do the same for graduate qualification details. You have to put in your pass status, year of passing, your qualifying exam, your university name, your result mode, your roll number, your institute or your college name and address, and your institute's PIN code. So for the graduate qualification details, when you click on the pass option, you will see one more appearing. So if you are still in your sixth semester, so you can click on that option. If not, you can click on the past one. So now you can see we are on the ninth section, that is capture live photograph. So you have to also carefully go through the instruction. Connect your webcam to the device used for filling the application form. The live camera box will display your live image. Ensure a light background, proper lighting, and 80% face visibility, including ears, no mask. Capture photograph. Click capture photograph to take the photo, and then upload photograph. If satisfied, click upload photograph to save it. If not, retake and upload again. Refresh capture photo. If your device doesn't support a webcam, scan the QR code on the right to capture and upload using your mobile. After uploading, click refresh capture photo. So if you are using And if you are filling this form on your laptop, then you can use your webcam camera. But if you don't have your laptop with you, then you can use your phone and use this scanner and scan the QR code, and you will get the option to click a photo. So right now we are using the webcam through the laptop. Capture photograph. So as you can see, after clicking the live photograph, you will get three options to choose from. Recapture the live photo. Fill the application form later after updating your photo in Aadhaar. To update your photo in Aadhaar, please visit your nearest Aadhaar Seva Kendra. So if your photos are mismatching between your Aadhaar photo and your live photograph, you will be given the direction to update your Aadhaar card photo in your nearest Aadhaar Seva Kendra. Or you can also choose the third option, that is proceed to fill the application form with Aadhaar photo mismatch. Candidature is liable to be cancelled in future if found to be a case of impersonation. So if there's a case found that you are impersonating someone else, then your candidature will be cancelled. And if not, you can just move ahead with this option. Now do the submit. Now we are in our 10th section, that is document upload. Now you have to upload all your documents in your JPG or JPEG format. So after you upload your file in JPG format, you can also click here to view your uploaded document. You have to also keep in mind that the maximum size of the image should be below 200 KB, and for the signature it should be below 50. Now you have to enter the captcha. So after uploading your image and your signature file, then you will be given this page, the review page. Please review the following information before final submit. If you would like to change any information, please use the links provided on the left menu bar. Now close the tab and go through your review page. So you can review all the details that you have submitted, and you can I would suggest you to go through it twice, thrice, so that there's no mistakes. Now you have to checklist all these things that you have verified all this, and then you have to read the declaration. I hereby declare that I have filled up this online application form after carefully reading the information bulletin and fully understanding the provisions procedures mentioned therein. I further declare that all the particulars given by me in this form are true and correct to the best of my knowledge and belief. I agree that my result may be withheld or my candidature cancelled in case it is found that false information has been furnished by me in this application. I shall abide by these terms and conditions as well as those laid down in the information bulletin, public notices, and advisories issued by NTA regarding CUET-PG 2026 from time to time. And you have to click on the I agree and the final submission of application. So as you can see now your current status, your registration form is completed, your application form is completed, only your fee payment is left to be done. You can also read the guideline or the instruction. You have submitted application form for Common University Entrance Test CUET-PG 2026. Your application will be considered complete only after successful payment of application fee. After payment of fee, you will not be able to edit the filled applications, details and documents uploaded. You are required to pay the fee rupees 1100. Your application number is dash dash dash. So you are given two options here. You can either edit your application form or your email ID yet to be verified. Click here to verify your email ID first, or you can verify your email ID and then you can go here and do your fee payment, and then it will be done. Thank you.